I'm going to show you how to model a curved slab or an irregular slab using the software ProtaStructure. I'm Miracle Okeke Richard. Welcome to SamGoz Engineering, and in this channel, I help you develop the required skills and enhance your knowledge to elevate your engineering career. So if this is what you want, you can quickly subscribe. So we are currently in ProtaStructure interface. So I would like to create a grid line. So I'll be using a default grid line. So I'll just click on OK. I'm using a default grid line. So after creating my grid line, next thing is that I will just apply column, because you know our aim here is just to create a curved slab. So I will just apply column. Yeah, I'll just use the default column setting. I will not adjust it. Let's wait for it to apply. So yes, so next I'll do is that I'll apply my beams. Yeah, my beam, but I'll apply my beam. I'll just also use the default setting too. So I'll just apply beam from, let me say, from here to here. Then coming over to modeling an irregular slab, there are two ways to model a slab. There are two ways to model a curved slab. You can model a curved slab using grid line, that's axis. You can model using grid line, or you can model it using polyline. Yeah, okay, let's model our slab using the first method, which is the method of grid. So I'll come over to grid line. Yes, we want to model a curved slab. So I'll come over to grid line. So this is for curve. So I'll click on this curve. I'll leave everything as default. Just click on this curve. Yeah, once I click on curve, so I want the curve to run from this point to this point. So I'll drag it out. So I'll now click on my shift F2, and then I'll specify any length of my choice. I would like to specify 1000. I like to specify the length of 1000. So I'm having this. I'll click on enter. So right now I've currently created a grid line. So okay, let me like click again. Okay, I like to create two curved grid lines. So I'll click on this again. I'll come over to this point. From this point to this point, I'll take it up F2 and then input 1000, enter. So this is what I'm currently having now. So I can just come and click on my slab. Once I click on my slab, I will just come over to this point and I'll apply. So if you see right now, we have inputted a curved slab. So I can also come over to this point and I'll have it like this. Yes, any of them. Then the next method in which you can create your curved slab is the method of polyline. But the unique thing about it is that you can do this in your general arrangement drawing instead of coming to ProtaStructure to create grid line. Yeah, you can create this grid line doing your general arrangement drawing. Then this curved line, you now tag it as a grid line. Yeah, this curved line, now tag it as, it will have the same property as your grid line doing your general arrangement drawing. So, but the next method, let's go to the next method, which is the method of polyline. So I'll come over to modeling. Look at, I'll click on this polyline. So once I click on this polyline, I want to do it from here. So I'll click here. This is my point. Then I will now click on Ctrl F8, Ctrl F2, and then I would like to specify a length of, let me say, 1000. That's in 1000. Yes, I'll click on enter. Then I will now drop it here. This is the length of 1000. Then coming over to this point, I would also like to use a length of 1000. So I'll still click on my F2, 1000. So 1000, I'll click on enter. Then I will now drop it at any point. Yeah, like this. Then next, you can hold your control key to straighten the line. Then I would like to also create a length of 1000. That's my F2, 1000. Then I'll just hold my control key to straighten the line, and then drop it here. Then I'll click on continue with arc in case you want to continue with arc, or you can still leave it and continue with line. So I'll just click on continue with arc. So this is what I'm having right now. So I would like to specify a length of, I'll use my F2, Ctrl F2, a length of 2000 right now. A length of 2000. I'll click on enter. Then I'll hold my control key. I'll click on control. I'll hold control in order to straighten this line. Then I'll drop it at this point. Then right now I'll just use a default line. Then click again. Then click on continue with line, because we are through with arc. I'll just click on continue with line. I'll click on this. So I'll just, right now I just want to use an irregular line. I don't want to use measurement again. So I'll drop it here. And I'll also come over to this point and drop it at this point. So if you see, if I want to place this thing now at this point, is snapping to this point, is snapping to this midpoint. Reason is because this grid line is being turned on. But if I want this thing to stop now, that means before I start creating this thing, I have to turn off my grid line. I can just come over to display, come over to layer. Once I come over to layer, let's wait for it. I'll click on layer, then turn off this grid line. So once I turn off the grid line, you see it will stop snapping. So I can just come and press it at this, let me say, press it at this point. Then click on close. I'll click on close. So once I click on close, what I'm having. So let me turn back my grid line. I'll turn back my grid line. Yeah. So I can now escape. Then come over to modeling. Then click on my slab. Once I click on my slab, I can just come and apply my curved slab here. So as you can see. But I'll advise you, you can input this curved line during your general arrangement drawing in ProtaStructure. Just make sure that this line has the same property with this your grid line. Yes, just make sure that this curved line, or this curved axis, it has the same property with your grid line, so that once you come to ProtaStructure, you will not really waste time. You just insert your slab at once. So right now, okay, in this case, okay, let's take it for example that we want to insert a slab. Okay, for example, let's click on slab so you understand what I'm saying. Let's click on slab. So we are coming on slab. This is what we are having right now. So if you see, if I want to insert slab for this whole area, I'm only having here. So as me, I want to insert slab for this whole area. What I'll do is that I'll come over to this point and then I'll click on this pick axis. I'll click on pick axis. So what is the axis I'm having? So this is my first axis. I'll click on it. So if you see, I applied there 3. My next axis will be this one, this line, yes, which is C. I'll click on it. If you see, it will appear here. Then my next axis is this one, which is number 2. That's this one. So I'll click on this number 2. I'll click on it. It will appear here. Then my next axis is this one, which is the curved one, and this curved one is what? F. So I'll click on F. Now come and click on my first grid line, the one I started with initially, which is this one. So I'll click on it. So if you can see, it has been applied. That's if you want to, like, if you don't want to separate your slab, like, normally if you want to place slab, it will place here, it will place in this point, at this point, and also at this point. But if you want to combine your slab, you can use this pick axis method and combine everything. I hope you have really learned a lot with this video. Please don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to our channel.